Places I ain't never even seen before. You gotta holler at me, dog. You gotta let me know.
I'm handling it.
Mr. Handle.
Mr. No, he didn't.
Nah.
What's up?
Man, I'm chilling, man. So what it look like for you?
Pretty good, man. My brand has grown so much over the past 6 months. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, like you say, you see me in certain places. You know, where we met. You know, the orgy, hip hop orgy. You know.
Shout out Lisa Ford.
Yes, Lisa Ford in the building. Yes, Lisa and her whole crew. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Cash Marley. Gio.
Yeah, man. You know, pretty much the music and everything that I bring, people were responsive to it. Social media helped out a lot as far as I post up certain things, and when people hear it, they're like, hey, can you come out here? Hey, can you come out there? Hey, check this out. Hey, check that place out. So I've gotten a lot of love from a lot of people, and I just kept my ear to the ground.
Yeah.
You know, and when I go out, like one of the main things that a lot of people have to keep in mind, especially if you're an artist, no matter where you are, whether you're in Florida, whether you're in Atlanta, whatever the case may be, wherever you go, you still on the job. You know, you go to a restaurant or something like that, look for a community board, post up your card, you know what I'm saying, put it up there. You go to an event, you go to certain things like that, network with everybody. Everybody that you run into could be a possible plug. You know, so with that in mind, I've been meeting a lot of people, doing what I need to do, and I end up in certain places, you know.
Yeah.
And it just grows from there.
Yeah.
One
thing I gotta say about you, Josh, man, and I really gotta shout out, bro, is I admire the integrity in the music.
Thank you.
I admire the fact that, you know, you really go in and you really go hard, but at the same time you keep it clean and you deliver a message.
Yeah.
Like a lot of artists not doing that.
Well, and just touching bases on that, man, like it's very simple. It's nothing complicated about it, you know. I just seen Civil War. I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody who hasn't
Please
seen it.
don't.
Listen, relax. I got y'all. Hold on now. I won't do it to you. But there is a line in the movie, I ain't gonna tell you who said it, but it was the most realest thing I done heard, you know what I'm saying, in a while. So whoever said this line, people that saw it, you know, listeners out there, y'all know who I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna tell them who it is. But the line was, if you have the ability to change something, and something happens, and you know it's your fault.
Yeah.
You know, you have the ability. You know what I'm saying, and you didn't do it. So even though it has nothing to do with you, it's your fault.
Can I guess who said it?
No, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
No.
Don't do it.
I think I know who said it.
The movie's awesome, by the way. The movie's awesome. I'm on my third time I had to see that thing. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you done seen it twice
already?
I mean,
if it's a good movie, man, like it's just certain movies that you go back to the theater to keep supporting it because it's that good, you know? Like I mean, we can bootleg it all day, but I'm just saying, if it's really good, go pay this dude's like, all right, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna see it until it come out on Blu-ray, whatever the case may be. It's only been like a handful of things I done did that way. Yeah. But back on topic.
Okay.
Real quick, I really felt like that, man. Like I've been doing music for a long time, but I felt like I haven't started grinding until probably like a really good year ago. Because before I was in groups, things didn't work out. Yeah. You know, every artist has that story. Life happens. Life hits you hard, and you gotta take a break from your dream and do what you need to do for that time being. But it wasn't until hip hop took a certain turn, you know, where I'm just like, okay, you over here listening to, you know, you got Biggie, you got Mace, you got Pub, you know, it was just different flavors. G-Dep, shout out to G-Dep, love G-Dep.
Shout out to G-Dep, man.
Method Man, Redman, you know, you got these artists, Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes, and they just kept bringing things back to back, and you were comfortable with hip hop, you know. You turn on the station and you're comfortable because you hear, you like, hit, fire, lit, that new something coming out, that's what's up. And then it started becoming, oh, let me turn this trash off. Oh, let me turn this station. Garbage. I don't want to hear nothing. Let me go over the rock. Something's wrong, bruh. Something's wrong. So it didn't hit me until my nieces and nephews was singing like the latest, you know, Young Thug or whoever. And I'm just like, y'all 7, 6 years old. Why are y'all singing these lyrics? You know what I'm saying? We can separate our ratchetness, like we gonna have our ratchet times, like we can do that and get back to life as we know it, like we cool, because we can separate that, we're adults. But as a child, because I remember as being a child, y'all gotta remember we soak all that in and that becomes life. That's nothing to play with. That's life. Like, oh, it's the coolest thing that's out. So when I go to school, my friends singing it, my friends doing it, I want to do it. That's the influence. That's why music is so so powerful. And hip hop in general is so powerful because we worldwide, we everywhere, we international. So if I see something taking a turn for the worse and I have the ability to change it, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah, it's a part of the program.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's part of your program.
Yeah.
Because when you grew up listening to certain music, and I think that's what a lot of the media outlets know. That's how they control people because you program them differently. That's why a lot of the conscious music, like the music that we grew up listening to, got pushed to the side.
Yeah.
And a lot of the music that that is out now is programming these kids to be violent, ignorant, and stuff like that, and then blaming the parents like. Yeah, you should control what they listening to.
Nah, man.
But I can't be with I got a daughter. I can't be with her 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I wish.
Kids are like sponges, honestly, when you look at it from that perspective. Like, there's a certain point in life where you become your person, but when you're growing up, you absorb everything to such a higher capacity. And if you're just feeding that to them, there's only so much you can do at that certain point. When you become an adult, like, you're programmed that way. You can't go back. You can kind of wake it up a little bit and realize, but you're...
I'm gonna touch bases on that real quick, just to simplify everything that we're talking about. If you have kids right now, probably newborns or whatever age, like 1, 2, 3, they just starting to walk. They just starting to mimic what you say. I know that because I got a son. He's 1 year old right now. Shout out to my boy Jackson.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Proud father over here.
Father
I'm gonna handle that. Right? But I notice my son. He just walks behind me. Like if I get in the house, he's walking behind me. If I lift my hands, he lifts his hands. If I say something, he tries to say it to the best of his ability. If I say hi, he waves at me. He's imitating and copying what he's seeing. That's a prime example of a sponge. When they get into this world, they want to start just soaking in as much as possible. It's not until we get to the teenager age or to the adult age, we start to choose what we want to do, what we don't want to do, what we want to hear, what we don't want to hear. When we start to get that image of self, kids don't have that yet. We have the image of self. We get the image of self, and it's a timeline really from a certain age to where you get to a teenager or an adult. You're pretty much defining yourself, or you've already been defined.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we come from the age of Full House, Family Matters, He-Man, G.I. Joe, where everything.
Oh man, take me back, bro.
I do it though.
Take me back.
You hit you see Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, people? When it was done, they had a message about teamwork. Read a Rainbow. They had a message about teamwork, being sociable, bullying, stuff like that. All those shows had messages. Now what we have, so if our parents wasn't around, the media was taking care of us in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Now when our parents not around, we watching Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, Jersey Shore, Teen Mom. There is no message in that. All it's telling you to be as ratchet as possible, and it's okay, and the world will love you and accept you for it. And you can make a profit off of it. So you can drop out of school and just become the most ratchet person in the world, and you good with it. Now,
sorry to interrupt
you good.
I seen a teacher quit her job in twerk.
In twerk, yes.
I saw that.
I saw that. Like, what day you live in, you could just quit your job as a teacher, quit educating our children, and just shake your ass.
Listen. Yeah, a lot of people know me, Mr. Clean, Mr. Positive. I do what I need to do, but at the same time, I'm real. I'm a human being. We got our flaws. We got our things. I want to be loud. When I heard stuff like that, one big part of me was, man, that's messed up. Another part of me was, what happened when I was in school? Why didn't this go down? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get all these teachers, doing things with students. And again, like, we all got that, what was it, the devil on one shoulder and the angel on another shoulder. My devil was like, what, really? Really? Y'all won't wait till now for this to happen? Angel's like, yo, relax, calm down. So I gotta have that.
When we was in school, man, all the teachers was like 87, 69. We ain't had none of these 23, 24-year-old teachers.
Well, no, we had some sprinkled. But then guess what? It was crazy, too, how that happened. We had some sprinkled, and, we have our little teacher crushes. It's crazy how their husbands would always show up at the job and bring flowers, and do what they need to do to establish their dominance. Like,
we used to hate them. I can't stand him.
Like, what if you would get your...
Yeah, man. No, but to go back on what you were saying, too, it's funny, dog, because, with the artists like Mace, what I'm saying? When Mace was Mace and Puffy and Big and Pac, even though Pac had his side, when them cameras came off, he was very intellectual.
Yep.
They always had a message. These rappers today, they don't have that. Like they ratchet on the
Money,
mic,
drugs,
and once they get off the mic, they still ratchet.
Yeah.
So I like I said, man, I commend you on what you're doing.
Thank you, man. It was a simple formula.
Real quick, the Heat lost. 91-99.
Dang, that sounds like a good game though.
Man, they've been having a good series, but they still got to come back to the AAA. So it's all good. We're going to get game 6, dog. We're not going to let them win on our floor. We're going to take that back to game 7.
Born and raised in the county of Dade. Or county of Wade. Born and raised in the county of Wade.
I posted something on Facebook the other day, though. I'm like, I'm sitting here watching Toronto Raptors play Dwayne Wade. That's how I felt, bro. I'm like, them young boys, man. Just imagine if we had Chris.
Yeah. But Dwayne Wade finished with 20 points today.
But it's good, though, because in the offseason, Pat going to get KD, bro.
Hey, but if he was on, though. If Dwayne Wade was on and you scored 30 like he did the other night.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Flash. Y'all talking about Flash.
You talking about Father Prime right now.
I got you.
Mr. 3 trophies.
Bro, sorry, back to what you was saying. I just had to put it.
You good. I mean, like Mikey was saying, man, you know, y'all gotta listen to the music, man. Definitely listen to the music. You'll be surprised at what you hear. Mm-hmm. I do have a very simple formula with my music, and I'm willing to share it because, you know, if I don't make it, that's fine. I'm gonna still do what I do. But if somebody wants to bite off of it, please, it's good for you. It's vegetables, it's minerals. Do it. Bite it. My formula is very simple. And each song, just think about this. In each song, I give praise to the man upstairs for making it happen instead of just winning an award. In each song that I do, you'll find me talking about them. I make you aware. I educate. But most importantly, I do entertain. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And those are pretty much the keys and the elements to, I feel, what makes my sound that sound. And I do encourage everybody to just take it upon yourselves to do it, because I don't feel like hip hop is dead. I don't feel like hip hop is done. No, it's us. We have power. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand we have power. They always talking about Illuminati and this and that. Okay, but guess what? We got social media, man. Like, we got the internet. They can't stop our comments from bulging in there. You know, they can't stop us from not going to certain concerts, not listening to certain things, not buying certain things. They can't stop us from doing that. That's our free will. Right. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Audience, you have power. Fans, you have power.
Sometimes you just gotta turn your TV off, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I don't know.
You got power.
I don't watch one.
Sometimes you gotta turn your
TV. You got power.
Exactly. Because that's the thing. That's where people lose power at.
Yeah.
That's when people realize they don't have it. Because the problem I find in today's society is that people, they so busy watching others and comparing their lives to the people that they're watching. Mm-hmm. And then they forget that they're blessed right there. Mm-hmm. Like, you're blessed. You're blessed enough to have a TV to even watch somebody else. Mm-hmm. But I look at it like this: why even watch somebody else? Why would I program myself to even think like that? Yeah. The real power, it comes from being aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You be aware of what you know, like a friend of mine, we had this conversation the other day. He's saying that, you know, you have to be careful of what you feed your soul.
Yeah.
So if you feed your soul garbage, what you gonna put out? Garbage.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of people messing up at. You got to think about it, and, you know. And he made a point to me. Yeah. He said this, and it blew my mind. He said, "Think about it. The brain named itself." When he said that to me, I was like, "Damn, I didn't think of that." But the brain named itself.
That's crazy, right?
Right. So if you think of it like that, you know, I mean, like you said, you definitely have the power.
Yeah.
Because everything that you see, everything that you do, you touch is thought of.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So if you think positive things, you put that positivity into your music, you feed, you know, not only do you feed yourself positivity, you give out positivity. Yeah. That you know, there's no way that you can fail. There's no way you can go down.
I want to piggyback off of that too. When one of the most powerful things you just said right now is being aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you wake up, guess what? No matter how old you are, once you wake up, even if it didn't happen for you when you was small or whatever the case may be, once you wake up, again, you woke.
Yeah.
Once you wake up, no matter like I said, how old you are, once you wake up, you can do amazing things. I woke up, I found myself at the job. Like I said, I went, after my groups and all that failed, I shut things down. I'm gonna just work. Let me just do what I need to do. My son was coming. He's pretty much my biggest inspiration, and I found myself being at the job. One day I was at my job. I'm gonna tell you where it is. I'm still working there. one day I was at my job and I'm just like, I wanted to lie. It's a very good job. I like it. But I think that was the problem. Like, I'm like, boy, I can see myself being here and dying here, somebody else's dream. And I never even tried to attempt mine, you know.
Yeah.
I can see myself being here forever and somebody else is on the beach getting text messages about their bank account going up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man,
I think about that every day.
Check it out. Walking into the building in a nice suit, having everybody bow down to you like you was one of the kings back in medieval times. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I woke up. And I'm going to tell you this. I woke up and I didn't have a team. I didn't have a studio. I didn't have nothing except for my car, a CD player, and a camera phone. And I started what was called the in-car concerts. I need to get on my YouTube channel and check that out. In-car concerts. Yeah. I got inside. I was like, I'm aggravated. I'm pissed off. Let's do what I do. And from there, I posted up on the YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel. I got a comment. Oh, that was dope, man. You need to come check this out. Okay, I went to that place they told me to check out. Dang, man, you dope, man. You got a producer? Nah. What you do now? Right. Dang, man, you dope. You got a studio that you record in? What you do now? Hey, man, you know, come do that same thing you did over there to here. Okay. Got with a producer, got with a dope engineer, reached out to some people that was, in the game. And I was like, dang, Josh, you back on? Yes. I need your help. Let's do this. Let's do that. I got plans. I got this. I got that. Yeah. And like I said, in the course of, and it's crazy because you can, on the YouTube channel, you can see the date. They post a video. So you see the date from when they posted. You'll see from that A-Car concert all the way to where I am now. When you put out positivity, like he said, when you put out positivity, certain things start to happen around you. It's almost magical.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna piggyback off that. What you doing July 3rd?
Oh, July.
What you doing July 3rd? We got some stuff cracking.
I gotta check the calendar, man. That's crazy that I have to say that too. Like I have a calendar that I gotta check. Yeah. I used to do that. I was always available. Oh, you want to do this and that? I ain't got nothing to do.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do. Yeah. And then I started double booking, and I saw that was a problem. I'm like, all right, let me get an agenda. Yeah, Josh, you said you're gonna be here. I did.
Yeah, man.
Dang, this junk getting crazy.
That's a blessing, though.
It is.
Yo, man, 954-589-0324. We got Josh the Man in the building. Yo, we got 2 songs from you, man.
Yeah. I need to play that, man. I need to handle it.
Well, what you wanna hear first? What you want the people to hear first?
Let's do Round and Round with my boy Alexander Starr on that one. Y'all want to do that one?
Yo,
it's the most positive message.
Nah,
man.
You know what I want?
We can't save it for last, though. Like,
that's for last.
You know what I want,
but we gotta go with artists though. But that's what's up though. I'm not
like that with anybody. Except one other artist. Maybe 2 other artists. It's Amanda Patterson and Tay G.
So that got you. Tay G.
Tay G. Those are the only other 2 artists that I'm really like that with.
Yeah. Tay been up here twice, bro.
Yeah.
We done had Tay up here twice.
And each time, what I had told Tay, he had to play B. Each time.
Yeah.
Each time. So I told AP knew you was gonna be there last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Josh coming. And it's like Martin.
Dude, Tay, man. Yeah. We be at the show, I'm like, T-Man, your stuff hot. He said, shut up. Shut up. Ain't nobody stepping over like Martin. He'll say something like that to me. I'm like, T-Man. Because he's awesome. Awesome artist, man. Awesome performer. Amazing. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I've never seen pretty much when I was done watching him perform, I wanted to go home and do some lyrical push-ups. I was like, man, I gotta step it up. Yeah. So, when somebody like him, his caliber comes over, he's like, shut up. Your song off the chain.
Right.
Yeah.
It keeps bringing me down, man. I get so humble. Humble. It's crazy. I get so humble.
I mean, I guess we gotta go. I want to go with the artist. I'll wait.
Bruh.
But we're gonna have to play it like at least 2 or 3 times.
It's just up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all.
I'm telling you right now, though. Whenever I'm on the car with Tay, though, I gotta go before Tay. I'm not going after Tay G, though. I'm not. I'm like you, dog. If we go on first, I'm going home.
Y'all see that man perform, man? He opened up this bag. He opened up this bag.
Mike stand.
That boy bring his own mic. He got a body bag with the mic in it.
Wait. As an independent artist, man, we deal with sound difficulties, things like that. Sometimes the mic cut in and out. Sometimes the mic don't work. And we just adjust. This man came with his bag, right? Yeah. I'm like, what is in there? A guitar? What is he gonna do? So he lays it down. He lays it down, unzips it slowly. I swear, y'all. It's slow unzip. It's like an epic movie. He unzips it. It starts to shine. The bag, like a light comes out the bag. Focus, guys, focus. A light comes out the bag. Yeah. He brings out like this golden rods that he connects together. Bam! Pull out the mic, put that on there, and then he grab it like he a rock star. And I'm just looking at him. I got the gleaminess in my eyes. I feel like a little kid holding an ice cream, and the first scoop fell off. I'm just like, oh man, look at this. And then he performs and he kills it.
Every time.
Kills it.
Every
kills
time.
Kills it. So
his stage presence is incredible.
It's ridiculous. So to have, when he comes up to me and he's like, man, that song. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What do you want me to say to that?
Alright, so this is what we gonna do. Since my man wanna hear like
what
we gonna do, we gonna spin them both back to back.
Okay.
That's cool with you?
I'm down for that, man.
Alright, man, so we got Josh the man in the building. We finna play round and round.
Alexander Starr's on that, y'all. Don't forget that.
Shout out Alexander Starr.
Man's amazing.
And then, yeah, man, he is. Because that's a track, man. That's one that need to be on Billboard right now.
He's amazing. But that track, I call it the People's Anthem. So y'all need to look at that. Definitely.
Here we go, man. Round and round and like Martin, man. Y'all vibe with it.